Hello, Raleigh. This is citizen reporter Robert Courts coming to you from the Your Backyard Raleigh News Network. And I'm very excited to have the opportunity to interview a very good friend of mine, a huge Raleigh advocate, and an all around groovy chick, Julie Williams. Julie, thank you for joining me today.
Hey, Robert, it's always good to see you. And I so appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today.
Well, Julie, I can't begin to tell you how impressed I am with Visions of Sugarplums holiday show. I know it's not till next month, but I really wanted to get a jump on it and tell my friends all about this incredibly hyper local event. Could you give us the short version of Visions of Sugarplums?
Yeah, sure. You're right. It is all about local, and it has been for 50 years. We are
Wow.
celebrating our 50th anniversary this year. So we're super excited about that. Our dates are November 7th, 8th, and 9th. The show is held at the Quail Hollow Swim Club, just off Quail Hollow Drive, convenient midtown location for everybody. And it has been a really very well established local holiday show here. We have about I'd say 20 crafters and artists. They change out a little bit each year. Our show is by invitation only.
Love that.
Yeah, and it's just, we love it because it's support local women in business. We do have the occasional man now and then. We don't this year, but we have in the past. So we will let them in.
They're not excluded by any means.
No, you're not excluded. Never.
Well, Julie, when you say holiday show, go in a little deeper. What you mean by that?
Sure. Well, we have something for everybody on your Christmas list.
Right.
We have women, men, children, your neighbor, your school teachers, everybody. You'll find something that is uniquely handmade. And all of our artists and crafters are there throughout the show talking to people. One thing that we really love that makes our show so special is our customers, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Many of them have been coming for the 50 years. And they come back every year and they bring their friends and their family and their neighbors. And so we feel like family to many of them and them to us. They, bring in their babies when they start or now their grandchildren.
Yes.
And so we love catching up with everybody. But they're extremely supportive of the cause, which just really keeps us going every year.
Well, Julie, for those of us in the know, this kicks off the holiday season for a lot of us, right? It is that early November event where, you can go ahead and meet friends and family and start to get that holiday good cheer, if you will.
Yes, that's right.
Simply seeing your fellow citizens and having a good laugh and a catch up.
Yeah, and so many people, it has become their holiday tradition to kick off their holiday shopping. And so it's a great time for, the girls' night out.
Yes.
They meet each other after work to shop. It's just become a really great tradition for so many people. It's free. It's open to the public. There's plenty of free parking. We welcome everybody. So it's really, for a small show, it has just been extremely successful. So we have been really, really blessed all these 50 years.
You say small show, but Julie, you're a one-woman dynamo, having organized this and put it together for more than 3 decades is
Don't say it that way. That's
very impressive. You started when you were 18, which is nice.
Right.
And for many of us, like me, who the only shopping I like to do is to go to the grocery store. Otherwise, I don't like to shop, but I can come to this, see friends, knock off 5 to 7 people on my list.
Yeah.
And my favorite part is giving them something handmade and unique. This isn't a Target shopping.
No.
This isn't ordering on Amazon. This
No.
is a truly handcrafted, specially made with love by a dedicated vendor.
For sure. And, that means that the money is staying local.
Oh, yes.
That money is here. It's not a Target being sent to a corporate office somewhere. So when you shop with us, you are absolutely supporting local. This money goes to, back into the economy, the local economy, to our kids' schools, or in my case, my grandson's schools. But it stays right here. And we're really firm believers of working with the community that way.
Well, this event really is the epitome of local. You're going to get better goods and services. You're going to get something unique, right? You're going to keep the money in the economy. And this show is completely unique to Raleigh. There's nothing like this. This is uniquely Raleigh event. So those are the powers of local. And this is the epitome of that, Julie.
Yes, you're absolutely right. And that's how we feel. All of these people, well, they started as local. A couple of them have since moved to the mountains, which, we're praying for all of them because they're having a tough time right now. But we're hoping they'll be able to make it in November for the show. But yeah, it's our shoppers are local, although we have some shoppers who really are determined to come to our show every year from Winston-Salem.
Nice.
So they fill up their car and they come. We have them come from around, Raleigh, Greensboro, Winston-Salem, up towards Henderson and up near Lake Gaston, where we know people. So it's really a good show, and we do our best to promote it, through local calendars and newsletters, and of course word of mouth like this, Robert, thanks to you, really does help spread the word.
Well, I'm happy to lift this up. This is something that really tickles and thrills me, that really proves the power of local. And for 50 years is an incredible story. But, I think maybe what I like about this the most is it literally started in someone's living room.
It did. Can you believe it? Yeah. And so to be able to keep going after 50 years it doesn't happen anymore. I mean, it really doesn't. You have to be determined. You have to keep building on something. And you have to believe in your community to support you. And that's what they've done. So, the first few years it was in a living room, and a brave person opened their home. 50 years ago. That was great. But it grew so fast that it had to move into the clubhouse. And Quail Hollow has just been a great location for us. It's easy for everybody to get to. It's handicap accessible.
Well known.
Yeah. And so the parking is easy in and out. Everything about it truly, is perfect. And I probably am a little prejudiced, but we couldn't be happier with our success.
Well, Julie, as a citizen reporter, always reporting on the uniquely Raleigh events, there are other craft shows.
Sure.
We won't name them, but you can go to various places. But almost all of those that come to mind have a municipality or a nonprofit or a really big organization behind it. And this is you and your friends continuing a Raleigh tradition. And it really warms my heart. I'm grateful for citizens like you, Julie.
Thank you so much. It's been great. So we appreciate your time and your thoughtfulness to talk to us today about it.
Well, do you have a website or a way to contact you for the early?
Yeah. Yes. So our website is Visions of Sugarplums, Raleigh. And our email is visionsofsugarplums@nc.rr.com. And there's a lot of information on our website about the show. There's pictures of a lot of our customers over the years. So it's a good website. I hope everybody will take a minute just to go and see it. Again, it's visionsofsugarplumraleigh.com.
Well, Raleigh, Cary, Winston, anyone in a 100-mile radius, Visions of Sugar Plum, awesome Raleigh citizen, Julie Williams, all this and more is in your backyard. Julie, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to talk to you.